just cheap whiskey.
Most high Christianists, mental abolitionists with the vision gift, seeing the deliverance from the ignorance, cognitive dissonance. Future I envision this. On and off the mic, I speak right like this is what the mission is. I know the wisdom biz and overstand like who, no one bear that witnesses. I am the power refined God man. Equity too high to equal the caveman. God's son, true builder of the land, destroyer of the demons. I'm a poppin' where they stand. Word of biz, born exposing opposing plan. Stevie Benny, microphone Jones with a forced hand. The next level cipher writer, spark the minds, I light the fire. Call me Mr. Mystifier, Muse the gift that lift us higher. With the frequency that frequently fit, inspire. Elders and young thugs that do what they do, where they do what they dumb. They lazy, they think we dumb. We put the work in system that a system that we numb. Make them good Christians, but don't link them to where they from. So I write rhymes with them ancient guidelines. I fight crime sitting on the sidelines. But when they got the blind eyes, I just treat them like they dumb.
When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun.
Do the knowledge.
When knowledge gets done, unified we won. The race we run, before they shot that gun and run.
No one's not with me. Twist your loud, get your double shots of yak. Sit down, have a talk with me. I'm from an era where certain shit just couldn't fly. You tell another man suck your dick, you might die. These new dudes got it confused, thinking it's a game, until somebody hitting at they ass, bringing the pain. But that's the plan, they want us to kill ourselves. Our existence is up to us, no one else is responsible for raising our daughters and the queens, and our sons and the kings, teaching them everything about necessary tools we need to use for survival. It's way bigger than reading Qurans or the Bible. That's gonna go over the heads of many. Thick skin, homie, I got plenty, so I'll be ready for the backlash and slander coming from my own people. It's sad to say, but we'll never equal our full potential as long as we following what they teach us, telling lies. All in 8 books, it never reach us, at least us, the ones with some knowledge of self. But trying to wake my people up is a struggle itself. Instead of begging for a seat at their table, let's build one. As soon as they try to violate, let's kill one. That's where my heart at. A couple 100 years of the same treatment gave us Obama, so we think we even. I ain't believing none of this bullshit, them puppeteers speaking, telling us lies each and every weekend. Banana in the tailpipe tactics. To tell the truth, I feel we moving backwards. We got a lot of actors playing the part, but it ain't in their heart, so what's it worth? Got brothers dressing up like chicks toting the purse. Everybody capitalizing off us. We ain't too far from giving up our seat on the back of the bus.
When knowledge get done, unified we're one. The race we run, before they shot that gun. When knowledge gets done, unified we won. The race we run, before they shot that gun and run.
To the knowledge.
I'm bigger than Pablo. I think I'm Mansa Musa. Swam with sharks and chill with the barracudas. God in my own mind, I felt like a ruler. We invented currency, they invented the shooters. Let me tell you about some real mathematics. Thought travels at the speed of sound, brother, have that. It plot shifts like a craftmatic. Bad habits, I'm a Kushite, but I'm an asthmatic. Disconnect your line like it's bad static. Like OJ, I took a stab at it. Rolling around on the floor like a mad savage. God in my own mind, I can smash planets. My melanin is heaven sent, brother, you want the cash, grab it.
I'm yelling, black power, yeah, we soaked up from land showers. Another casket in the ground from these bash cowards. I got a target on my chest and I can't hide it. How can I lean on my brother when we all divided? I played the back, but it's time for me to push the line. Sacrificial lamb is what I am when it come to mine. Too many mothers living longer than their offspring. Racism will come from us, that's a y'all thing.
I'm bigger than Pablo. I think I'm Mansa Musa. Swam with sharks and chill with the barracudas. God in my own mind, I felt like a ruler. We invented currency, they invented the shooters.
It's O.B.F.C, I push the line for the click. Since we talking black power, it's about time that you get educated like I did from that little time that I spent in the cell. Did me well, prepare my mind for this skit. Look, they say my people perish due from lack of knowledge. More blacks is going to jail instead of going to college. We making less deposits and what's so ironic, more kids is hooked on pills instead of hooked on phonics.
Black wealth, I'm talking generational legacy. To put my seeds ahead of me, my pedigree is black health. That's action on demand. We eat to live and live to give. That's really what it is, fam. I love black money. I'm talking about when it's circulating. Touch a lot of hands and it's never hate. And the black fist hold a lot of power. We don't pump fake, we educate in these last hours.
I'm bigger than Pablo. I think I'm Mansa Musa. Swam with sharks and chill with the barracudas. God in my own mind, I felt like a ruler. We invented currency, they invented the shooters.
I ain't one of these new niggas. No. Mansa Musa with some new riches, new info I deliver to you niggas. Natural born, problematic lord of the gravel floor. Fuck your gavel, half man, half matador. I got an issue with you acting too kettle corn. Revolution won't be televised till I'm well endorsed. All black melody metamorph. Hella stripes with a whistle, that's how I settle scores. Now you locked in like you just clocked in like a clumsy jewel heist. I always drop gems, mind over matter, cause your mind is the data. And the data is the dollar that these motherfuckers after. Should've been an Ivy League scholar and boss. Ain't no price tag for silence, cause privacy costs. I ride with dogs, and I swim with the sharks. Ask Pablo what's the ticket for the time that he lost.
O.B.F.C, baby.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is. Son of Great GR8, the Hardcorrespondent. This is the Hardcorrespondent Podcast. What's good, man, people? You see, Knowledge Born on the side. He ain't in the joint, but you know what I'm saying? He here. Shout out to Do the Knowledge Radio as always. You see the Cash App at the bottom. You know what I mean? Chip in, part in, because, you know, I really am Mansa Musa. Like, that's my name for real, for truth. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the clique. You know what I'm saying? What's going on out there in Phoenix? We're going to build on that a little bit later. Let me get to my sponsors real quick. Shout out to Congo Blue. Got the hair. If you in Philadelphia, PA area, look up Congo Blue with a K. Congo Blue with a BLU, no E on the end, because it took no effort and it's not European. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ari Fronto. Always, always part of my motherfucking diet every day. Shout out to Bottega Boys ATL. That's me and God Sticks, as Knowledge Born call them. You know what I'm saying? We up here, you know me repping. You know what I'm saying? Supporting my brothers and Bottega Boys. You know what I'm saying? Who came up with us. And who else is there? Oh, yeah. Shout out to Women Along the Way and the Meditation Chick. Sisters, you mean queens, empresses, goddesses. You need to link up. Meditation Chick and Women Along the Way. They doing things, doing big things. And if you a big thing doer, you need to be in that group. You know what I'm saying? Holla at them. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kateri X. She got a product coming out that is going to help the intimacy within the relationships we dealing with, you know, and make it a little bit more fun, make it last a little bit longer. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. And she also helps put together production sets and, you know, just all around assistant. Bang. Shout out to Ink Black, Ink Oswald. Check out America. Get that book. You can get it on Amazon. You know what I mean? Check it out. You got 3 other books on there too, but it's a banger, bro. Banger. Boom. You know, that's what it is. I think that's all my sponsors right now. Is that my sponsors today? Yeah, I think that is. Yeah. So, you know, we here. We getting it in. Some people supposed to come through, but, you know, technical difficulties happen. So if they make it. They make it. They don't. In the meantime, yes. Salute.
Hey. Salute.
And around Mike Chambers in the building. Always a pleasure. Always welcome. Love it when you come through. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks, man.
That's what it is, man. We just getting started. Just gave the to the sponsors who was here. Always here on deck.
Hey, tell Mike Chambers for me. I love when he talk that black.
Give thanks, boy.
Yeah, yes, sir. He's
yes,
and he come on screen in black. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, all black, everything.
All black, everything. And that's Building Liberation Alliance Connecting Knowledge for me. That's my acronym for black.
That's right.
Build
Tell them again.
Alliance Connecting Knowledge. I'll say it one more time too. The B is for the build, the L is for the liberation, the A is for the alliance, the C is for the connect, and knowledge. K is for the knowledge. You know what I mean? Like do the knowledge radio where I'm at. Yeah, that's what it means, man. If you ain't black like that, then what is you black like? You know what I'm saying? What you black for? You know what I'm saying? Let's get it right. Let's get it correct. You know, we live on the air. Hey man, I got things going on this week that I want to talk about, and no, it ain't that dude. So, you know what I'm saying? RIP, whatever, you know what I'm saying? What we're going to talk about is life and living and what we're living through right now. And the fact that we have been introduced and inducted into the illusion where it's reality for some people that they've been included. But let me tell you what your enemy think. Let me tell you what the children of your enemy think. Walking around in this high school, I think it's Van Dorn High School in Texas. Walking around, just on a YouTube or on a motherfucking Jones, and they just like nigger, and they go into the classrooms. White students coming out, put the camera up. They ain't telling them to do nothing. They just knew what to do. Nigger, every classroom, nigger. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's in the area. And one of my youth, them, you know what I mean, go to one of these schools, and she in the classroom, and there's a little white blonde-haired girl in there who got a behavior problems and been picking on my youngin'. And the first time she was picking on him, what ended up happening was she threw a desk and it hit her. But there's only two females in the class, you know what I'm saying? And when she got restrained, nigger. But what's funny is when the teacher told us what happened 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks like that, she didn't include that in the conversation. Blonde hair.
Who didn't include that?
The teacher. When we asked what happened in the situation, teacher never told us. We found out like yesterday from a conversation that we was having about, because the girl keep doing shit. Now, the girl done did something 4 times, right? She white.
Right.
So this is an example of privilege, right? Because the youngin' would have did that 2 times. It would have been a problem. So we had to go in there and have a conversation today about it and let her know that we know she said that. We know privilege allowed her to do that. And then the question was there even an apology? Like y'all niggas even got, oh, well, we'll incorporate that. So you didn't see that it was a problem. Well, we from expressing ourselves. I want you to remember that.
Like I'm here, I'm moving around. You feel me? I got to make a move real quick. I'm still on.
All right, no doubt.
I might mute a few things, you feel me, but I'm here. But I want to comment in a minute. Just, you feel me? Give me a couple of minutes, but I'm here.
Not a problem. So
keep going though. Keep going, because I'm listening.
So I said, so if you ain't doing, she come out of her mouth and she be like, this cracker ass cracker. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all. And if that girl put her hands on my youngin' again, she's advised to defend herself. That's what we do around here. You're not going to allow that to happen. You're not even going to make her apologize. You're not even going to tell us that it happened. And then, you know what I'm saying, when she defends herself, it's already written what it is. Ain't going to be no comeback on my youngin'. It ain't going to happen, yo, because we don't play that. You know what I'm saying? And on some real, I bring this story up because it's happening in the high schools, it's happening in the elementary schools, and that being the case, it's happening all over. This a privilege that they want to now call a blessing, even though they know they got it off the back of the black folk. You know what I'm saying? Has never went anywhere. You understand what I'm saying? It's never stopped. If you think you are included into this situation called society, and you think that they ain't thinking all this and having these combos, you know what I'm saying, with their youth, them, I'm here to show you, not even tell you, but show you. None of that in your thought pattern is even now everybody's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So you thought you was included so much you believed that you are now part of this society, but you're not. And you ain't willing to build your own society. You ain't willing to remove what your influence from them, remove what you think is valuable from what they think is valuable, to really build your own value in yourself, in your family, in your culture, in the universe, from the Most High first, all back to self. So that being the case, we got to really, you got to, not me, not us here, because we get it, but you listening got to really reevaluate where you at and what importance it is to be included in your enemy's society. You understand? See, the enemy is simple. It's the individual who is not allowing or forcing you to obey their situation, their laws, their systematic rule of oppression, and make you enjoy it. You know, and like my brother Spread Love say, my minister of information, and I'm paraphrasing this, a lot of people are nuts and don't know that they're crazy, because you have to recognize where you're incorrect and wrong at to be corrected. And these people don't want to be corrected. Don't matter if it's male or female. You don't want to be corrected because you've spent so much time injecting your oppressor's thought pattern into your life. And it just doesn't make sense to you to rearrange it now. Oh, I got so much stuff. The stuff you got is so minute. One of the songs you just heard was Mansa Musa. You know what I'm saying? Bigger than Pablo, bigger than the cats who you think got something. We are the owners. We are the distributors of all the wealth on the planet via Africa, or our motherland. So this is the reason why I say to y'all, being incorporated in this system and in this way really got y'all fucked up, but you don't know it. And you're looking to get something different from somebody who knows they can't give you anything different, or you'll take over. But you keep doing it without changing up your own shit and building your own shit. See, you don't even know that you're incorrect in the movement you're making, which makes you crazy. Now, I heard those people who know they crazy ain't really crazy, but it's the people who don't know they crazy that's really nuts. You know what I'm saying? Off the wall. So you can't know that you're doing something incorrect until you know you're doing something incorrect. And if somebody shows you where there's an incorrection in your movements, your job at that point, high character, high value character individuals, is to stand corrected. It doesn't really matter. Shut that ego down. That ego got you doing colonizer crimes as if that shit is important, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? So you got to shut that down on some real. Now, this is a solution-based orientated. So we discussed the issues, but here's a solution for you, okay? The corrective curriculum at home before they go to their schools. Remove them from their schools. Give them the information and the lessons early. Don't tell me that they ain't going to understand. They're going to understand that better than adults because they have less blockage and trapping. Give them the right knowledge, the right information. Give them the direction that may be different than what you're doing, but will lead us to a liberated state. of mind, body, spirit, economics, health, information. I'm not really part of that education thing, man. Just because you're educated by these niggas don't mean you shit to me. What do you know? He was 16 years old. And he stepped out of that at 17 because he said he knew more than the people who was there. They were stupid because they were just trained. See, we've got to reevaluate who we are for ourselves and what position we are playing on the global scale, not just in America. In America, to kick you off with the reparations, my people, have somebody there to back that up, or they ain't giving you shit. See what I'm saying? They ain't giving you shit. There's 52 countries in Africa, and at least 10 of them Jones is like, yo, come on back over here. Invest in us. We'll invest in you. Countries. You can fit 5. It might be resources here, but it ain't got shit to do. It ain't got shit on Africa. And we take those, like I'm saying, I'm going to say it again. We are already the influencers of the planet over here in America, Black America. When we take over and kick the colonizer out of Africa, then we are the controllers of the resource in connection with our motherland. And then we really become the power brokers on the planet. You know what I mean? This is what it's got to be. We're not pushing and promoting the unification and the completion of our own units. We're only pushing the incorporation into an oppressive system that says, no matter what you do, nigga, you still get us. Now, come on, man. See, when I say the term, I'm dealing with the NGR. When they say the term, they're dealing with the discombobulation of their what God and the divinity is. See, and they put a negative connotation on it for a short period of time so that y'all can't recognize who you are. Just like they give it to the 13. That number 13, oh my God, is a bad number. No, it is not. But if you abide by their ruling, if you abide by their training, their education, then you're going to do what they do. In the end, if you stuck in on one pattern and not recognizing that this is all African sacred science, then you really with your higher full self, which means you're not whole. And if you're not whole, you're partial. And if you're partial, you ain't holy. So I don't care what you reading, what you think you know, if it ain't fully connected to the motherland, cosmos, just like your melanin, then you're not dealing with who you really are, who you truly are, and your internal powers. And it allows high school children to go around and talk about nigga. I can't stand these niggers. We don't like your ass neither. But understand this. We was here first. We're going to be here till it's over. And when it's over for you, it'll just start all over again for us. We have the tools to make them better. What was that? $6 billion man? $6 million man. Stevie Austin. You know what I'm saying? We have the technology to rebuild him and make him better. We are tech. That's why melanin is worth more than gold in grams. Gold in grams. Eat that. Serial ass killers. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed,
oh,
indeed.
man. But yeah, you black, so build with it. Build with it.
Yo, son, you said everything, bro. You said you feel me? You said a mouthful. Whew. Okay. All right. So you said that's in Texas, right?
The one,
right?
Van Dorn High School, but the other one was over here in Gwinnett. in that county.
Okay. All right. So boom. We already know how Texas is, right? And just briefly, once again, if Juneteenth started in Texas, that right there alone should let you know something. They ain't even tell the black people they was free, right? So that let you know their perception. All right. Gwinnett County, when I first moved to Atlanta in 91, you feel me? Gwinnett and Forsyth were some of those counties that was just getting past the, you know what I'm saying? You can't be black here after sundown, right? You know what I'm saying? Quite a few counties up there still had the little black figurines in the yards, and you know what I'm saying? Needless to say, whether it's 2020, 22, right? 2022 or 1922 or 1822 or 1722, 1622, 1522. You know what I'm saying? They always seen the enemy in you, right?
Right.
So my only surprise is the ones who still surprised that things like this is happening. For one, it has never stopped. They may have camouflaged it a little bit more than others or something to that extent, but it has never stopped, right? To me, the worst thing that could have happened in the 60s was when they wanted to do the integration. Because when we were segregated, we was forced to have our own, right? Everything we preaching now, we had back then, right? We was forced to have it. Although there's many and much evidence around the country that were predominantly black doing different things. These same ones came through and burned and bombed or flooded with water or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that to say that regardless what we do here, to the greatest or to a large extent, it's not going to be appreciated or accepted. And unfortunately, a lot of quote unquote black people are under the impression that, once again, if they integrate into their systems, and that's all their systems, I don't care what it is, school systems, financial systems, religious systems, medical systems, you know what I'm saying, nutritional systems, I don't care. If you get involved with it and you get in to establish yourself, so to speak, you'll be okay. But too many of them. And you feel me, like Big Brother Malik used to say, not you all, because I know some of you wishing for my downfall, but a great deal never had no love for the black man, never had no interest. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. Once again, you look at the justice system, you know what I'm saying? They still doing that today. You know, you still got our education systems. Once again, as many black people voted for Joe Biden. As soon as he got in, he took millions of dollars from the black colleges. You understand what I'm saying? It's been proven that the black schools receive hand-me-down books and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, this isn't, this is his story. He let you know all of this. You know what I'm saying? We know the welfare system. We know the medical system. We know we get more on jobs. You understand what I'm saying? So for those who do continue to think it's an improvement, I even look at just the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? The living from an all natural way, being out in nature, doing things naturally, to now everything just synthetic. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If they can't see what's going on and what's going wrong, I don't know what to tell them, G. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Look, we ain't gotta say enemy no more. Look, if we have to continue to say that, who it is, like, come on, man. We should be beyond that. You know what I'm saying? If that isn't evident to some right now.
That's the issue though. We really not. Like on a whole, we not. And 100 years later, 100 years ago, 150 years ago, this same shit was happening. The lynching was happening. You know, there's more people in jail now, black people in jail.
Oh yeah.
Situations, you mean, and what was it, like 1860 something? When Nat Turner started acting up, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean, during that time, it's the same shit right now. And
right,
like I said, we kind of dealing with insanity. You know what I mean? You constantly do something and think it, you know what I mean, over and over again. Well, 100 years of doing the same shit, my niggas. There's no chance of them letting loose. You got to go get it. They don't even respect you asking. There's no respect for asking. One of their presidents said, you know what I mean, we don't like bullies, but we don't like people who allow people to be bullied, to allow another motherfucker to bully them. You stand up for yourself, my nigga. So European, Caucasian, American people who watch my show or even talk to me or even are interested in it, they know what it is that happened, what it is that got to be paid for. But as long as they can hold out from giving us any type of payment for what they've done, the longer they stay in control. Because once you do that, you've admitted here in America. They can even do it in England, but you've admitted here in America, okay, everything is built off the black and we owe you. You can say it's built off of black, but we owe you part. They ain't gonna say that shit. So stop asking for anything.
Right, I agree.
They pull it up with the bootstraps. You know what I'm saying? Well, put your boots up. You mean zooted and saluted. You know what I'm saying? And get to fighting. Get to fighting every way you possibly can. And as you see it break, fight harder. You know what I'm saying? Do something. And I left the reel up today talking about, you know, judgment is for God, right? For the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And forgiveness is part of the divine children. But you only one forgiveness. You get one time. If you continue to forgive somebody for doing the same thing, you now enable them to do that to you. You're allowing that in that fashion. You know what I'm saying? Because if you forgive somebody, you're supposed to forgive and they're supposed to be standing corrected. But if they, you know what I mean? But a lot of on for doing what they was doing, and a lot of cats is feeling like, well, you know what I mean? God in a godly way, we got to do this. Listen, did exactly to the French what the French was doing to the Haitians until he beat them. You understand? So stop being footing with this shit. We got to really get in and go hard. You know what I mean? In every way, bringing your culture back. And okay, say you asking them for reparations, go get your shit. Stop that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you asking. Please stop beating me. Stop. You asking, nigga? I'm not asking nobody for nothing. You know what I mean? At all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not wasting my time, energy, or that breath. That breath is precious to me.
Mm-hmm.
And giving
I'm listening.
Giving them the aspect of, listen, you don't have to be afraid to say what you know you need to say. And you need to be speaking to the children in the same tone. Because if we ain't speaking to the children in the same tone, we are actually
what we doing?
Information about us to them. Why would you want to fuck? You know what I mean? Like these young black kids don't even want to be called black. They don't even associate shit. They don't associate with their natural gender, let alone associate with their melanin. You know what I'm saying? These two things is part of the universal code of order. And you're not dealing with it. Everything is mental from the door. And the thing that runs the messages going through, popping out your pineal gland. It's melanin, people. Running through your nerves. You know what I'm saying? Oh, these white people get on my nerves. Yeah, they're getting on your melanin. They snatching that shit. And where you think they're getting it from? Children going missing. Little girls going missing. We spend the time talking about people who done passed and what they said when they was here. But we ain't spending time looking for these children and looking for these people taking these children. Y'all bugging right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On some real shit. And you know what I mean? If we can't be checked and straightened out from each other, then we are definitely following in the Eurocentric mind state. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be checked about nothing they done did. Nothing. And at the same time, the money they told you they couldn't give your ass, they gave it right to the Ukraine. Gave it right to them. And you niggas are still supporting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Thanos was right. Y'all niggas would stop that shit right away. Y'all niggas disappeared right now.
Yeah, man, that's my
and
G.
Let me tell you.
Hey, yo, that's my superhero right there for the record.
Okay, got you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I got you. I'm marking it down. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. And he purple, which means he blue black. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I love it. So, you know, we here. And
continue.
Wait, there was something else. I wanted to bring up.
Green, Barbie on the scene. I address the vision, don't live in no dream. Too awoke to be a name brand fiend. No Prada, no Louis, no Gucci, no cream. Dynamite black, vanilla bean. Knockers on my feet, echoing my gene. I'm around on my chest, ooh yes, I'm clean. Outlaw all BGS, salute the regime. That's a Veronica, come on it. My G Republic, I love it. I pay the bounty for King County, fever and great where I want it. Fashion Veronica, come on it. My G Republic, I love it. I pay the bounty for King County, fever and great where I want it. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shit. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. RBG no.
Lowercase nigga, I'm a cat. Look at me. I pulled up bad chain special. No social media, I get this never hit check. Put my fist up and boys get the spasm. Rip lip, marathon, everlasting. Like my style, cause I make it look groovy. I was dying, I ain't gotta ride Gucci. I'm on the front line, turn this shit into a movie. Motivation, yeah, I get to it. I'm on the front line, yeah, we running them bullets. Wrestling with knowledge, yeah, it might spook you. Energy of pot creep, roar like a Zulu. Better not have Gucci when I come through. Better have red, black, green on them black berets. They'll pop and recruit you.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shit. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. Yeah, on the front line, scared to shoot.
Whenever you see me, I'm rocking the best. Striving for greatness and who on my chest. Showing my pride is always some red, black, and green. Color scheme on top of my flesh. Got my sack from the gods. In other words, I got my back from the gods. Yeah, I buy black and yeah, I go hard. In case you didn't know, then Gazi's the squad. RBG, that's so hard.
RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shit. RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci, RBG no Gucci. On the front line, scared to shoot.
gotta drop some black tactics.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not wearing no Louis, I'm not wearing no Fendi, I'm not wearing no Gucci, not at all. I ain't said this is fun. Let's get out.
Blue Lexus. The RBG trip, you see this? This is what I'm talking about right here. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, you see this? That's what I'm talking about. Garbage, red, black, green, no Gucci, RBG. That's what I'm saying.
It's all about it.
Yo, what is this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let me give a shout out real quick because Sundiata Okoli spent 49 years in jail and has been paroled. You know what I mean? He went through. He's 85 years old, which is fucked up. Don't get it fucked. Don't get it, you messed up or forget. It's fucked up that he's 85 years old and they letting him out. But, you know what I'm saying, putting that work in, getting another brother, getting another prisoner of war out on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Just keep fighting the fight, man. Every little thing counts. Keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? And celebrate for that. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about getting drunk, but I'm saying love your family, love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Show love to those who have given up their entire life. Y'all niggas ain't even 49 years old yet. And he spent your entire life locked up. You understand? This is what we need to do. We need to be looking out for what's going on. But shout out to Sundiata Okoli. It's the year of the Sundiata. You know what it is. So, you know what I mean? That's coming in. My brother, Spread Love, sent a text. Shout out to Spread Love. I'm sure you're watching. It's my brother right there. He said, God bless. He said, extra definition of insanity. Working to fill a sieve. You know, what people use to sift flour with water. Those who are the most insane would do that to try to put out the fire. To me, him, and me too, those are the people who think that they can fix the system when the system itself relies on breaking people, and those people been broke. You understand? You think you got money, you know what I'm saying? And because you done, I got this, I got the bag, I got it. But you broke inside. You not even who you is. You them. And you know it. But you still keep pushing it. Not over here. We're not doing that here, man. You know what I mean? It's not that. You know what I'm saying? Flowers for the dead and machetes for the living. You know what I'm saying? And so the living get machetes because we at war. And when you run out of bullets, you better have something to fight black with. You know what I mean?
I'm a little lit, I'm a little tipsy. I'm a little Pac, I'm a little Nipsey. We blacknificent, the movement we pushing is magnificent. Touching people's soul with black giftedness. We blacknificent. We blacknificent. We blacknificent, we so pro-black, we no hypocrite. Everything we talk about, we living it. We blacknificent. We blacknificent. I'm speaking for the hood like I'm the inspiration. You see my progress, use it as motivation. Let me grab the wheel and steer the next generation. Lead them to success and bless them with this soul for renovation. Look, I'm so pro-black, know that. Been a conscious mind and influencer way before rap. You don't gotta question the second guess where my soul at. I'm blacknificent, baby, they can't control that.
Break them off with this black gold, ultra melanin. Take a look at my complexion, that's heaven sent. I see you really got me bent, think I give a cent. Now I was living in the moment, black and relevant. Recognize what you value, wake them up. If I can't save souls, better wake them up. They really out here sleepwalking, time to wake them up. We doing way more than talking, gotta wake them up. We
blacknificent, the movement we pushing is magnificent. Touching people's soul with black giftedness. We blacknificent. We blacknificent. We blacknificent, we so pro-black, we no hypocrite. Everything we talk about, we living it. We blacknificent. Love, we blacknificent. Yeah.
This industry foul and ass backwards. Count hard, homie, I style these mathematics. Word of my child's head with the crown, I grab at it. Last of a dying breed, I bleed these black habits. A black savage, they want me to be in black caskets. For I promote black unity within black families. Ain't no half stepping in my syndicate. These suckers always wanna shine that light on my path to blacknificence.
Let me make it clear, we up in here, we never scared. We done faced the fears, not scared of death. We came near, that's blacknificent. Stack different chips, rap different shit. Black flipping biz, stack with the max, we killing it. Attack with the Mac, real rat spitting hits. I used to flip packs, but now I'm on that business tip. I done seen the greatness that's within myself, built with health, economics. So now we building
we
wealth.
Magnificent, the movement we pushing is magnificent. Touching people so with black giftedness. We blacknificent. We blacknificent. Yeah, we blacknificent, we so pro-black, we no hypocrite. Everything we talk about, we living it. We blacknificent. We blacknificent.
We blacknificent. It's more than magnificent. Melanated. This the new wave. Never the mind of a slave. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. If you blacknificent, then you can feel it in your soul, your spirituality. What makes you ashamed of being black? Blacknificent. Don't never let them categorize you, black man. Don't never let them put you in a box. There's no limit to what you can do. Outdo yourself. Be your own competition. Don't stop at nothing. Don't make no excuses.
We blacknificent. The movement we pushing is magnificent. Touching people so with black giftedness. We blacknificent. We blacknificent. Yeah, we blacknificent, we so pro-black, we no hypocrite. Everything we talk about, we living it. We blacknificent. We blacknificent.
Blacknificent. Yes. So they have the group that you've been seeing, right? Coming on. They got an event, RBG Festival, coming up from the 24th to the 28th in Phoenix, Arizona. You out that way, you need to go out there. They doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? And we on a different time zone, so yeah, I mean, we might have gotten the timing correct. However, that doesn't, you know what I mean? We don't support. And if I could, I have some family things I got to do, but if I could, I was on my way out that way. You know what I mean? But you got to be out there. Now, going on here in Atlanta and Outlaw RBG General, Zalik, I said Zalik, Saeed Malik. Yeah, I put it together. He gonna be here at the Malcolm X Festival as well. So you know what I mean, all my Outlaw RBGs out there, make sure you come through. You know what I mean, and you know, show the support. You know what it is. You know Malik Kalam. You know what I'm saying, Zaid Malik was basically trained by my brother Malik Kalam, brother Mike Chambers, raised up in the way. You know, and so you know what I mean.
Hold on though, but also, but even before that, you feel me? I can't take credit for nothing. That brother was a Panther Cub. You understand? Directly influenced.
There's different, there's different levels of training that come through the John. So he came through y'all school training at the later time. That was the zenith that, you know what I mean, pushed and promoted and knocked everything else off so that he can be where he at right now. You know, I always give that shout out in that way as well.
Yeah, but he was directed to Big Brother Malik Kalam. You feel me? Dr. Matula Shakur told him to reach out to him.
Free Matulu.
You feel me? So that's how that, how that union came about right there. And then from there,
I want y'all to understand what he just said.
RBG.
I want you to understand what he just said. He said him to our big brother Malik. You know what I mean? For the final touches, for the buffer. For the, you know what I mean, cleaning. You know how you got a piece of wood, you chop it to how you want, and then you know what I mean, where it needs to, and then you put your designs on it, and then you take it to the people to shellac it. So that it'll stay like that. It'll stay that whatever it'll stay like that. You mean give it that shine. Ding. Yeah. So that's the type of tap in, and that's the type of a black circle. A black circle I be in, we be rocking with. You know what I'm saying? I really would thing right with them, because I really wanted to build with them on what it's like to participate in the RBG situation out in Phoenix, where that's some gangster ass shit to do. You know what I'm saying? It's a difficult to do RBG shit out. So you know what I mean? That's the work they put in. The work they're putting in right now needs to be recognized, needs to be shouted out, and needs to be pushed and promoted by all of us everywhere. You know what I mean? I don't care if you got an event there the same day. You know what I mean? People got events the same day I'm doing events. I don't mean I don't share the event. You know what I mean? Because it's about the people. It ain't about me. It's about the people. So, this is what we do around here, man. So we were talking kind of aspect of solutions, right? And my solution was, correct the curriculum, which is really Spread Love solution, and 150 with it. Shout out to Spread Love. Shout out to Ty. I know you on here, man. Shout out to Ty Sticks, aka DJ God Sticks. You know what I mean? AKA the one on doing this thing. Hey, yeah, you right there. See, peace, power. What's good? I knew he was on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Who that? I'm proud to see and be down with the makings. Oh man, I didn't even see what it was, who it was. My fault.
Yo, that's Ink.
Oh, that's Ink. That's Ink. What's good, Ink Osborne? Yeah. Again, you mean a Murdica. Get the book. It's ridiculously dope. You know what I'm saying? And if you get scared while you're there, you shook, go to church, man. But read this book. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ex-cops. Shout out to Soldier. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You'll know what I'm talking about when you get the book. When you read the book, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm definitely on that squad. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yo, where can you pick the book up at?
Amazon. A Murdica, not America, but a Murdica. Oswald is the author. Get the book, read the book. There's 2 other books that come before that one as well. So you need to check into that and make sure that you get your proper education, your proper information and training. We as kids have always told stories to make sure that the message comes through, and it's the philosopher that should be getting the same financial contributions that these rappers who call all women. That same money y'all, men and women, are giving them needs to go to people are dealing in the philosophies and the actions and the application of these philosophies to improve your spirit, mind, and body. You know what I'm saying? Culturally. When we're not doing, being white folk is taking that same knowledge and calling it new age information, and they getting paid and living life to their fullest abundance while you are struggling trying to be incorporated in these other people's shit.
Right.
You understand? That's our shit they talking about right there. It's been 10,000, 100 old. And so when you look at it and be like, oh man, that's just spookism, I'm looking at you and saying, you ain't really experienced it.
143.
I experience it all the time. So this is what we need to get into on some real. But being blacknificent.
Yeah. O.B.F.C. Our Black Fathers
I'm saying
Committee.
is a beautiful situation, and I know there's brothers out there who's saying, man, I'm tired of that black thing. You know what I'm saying, I'm not dealing with that. You know what I'm saying, legally wise. You know what I'm saying, but when you're still dealing with legal, you know what I'm saying, you're not dealing with, and you know that. You know for shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Right.
Okay. So,
but you know, once again, man, that comes with being in their system.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, I think I was listening to our brother Bobby Hemmett, right? And no. Matter of fact, I was listening to our brother Sanchez one time, and he was talking about how our people were
This tie here, RB.
You feel me? We're like gypsies. You know what I'm saying? We was travelers. Once again, we was all over the globe. So we weren't trying to settle for too long on one period of land just to give that space time to replenish itself. And you know what I'm saying? Not to deplete the earth and all the natural resources. So we was just moving from here to here, just here to here. You feel me? Freedom. But then there came a time when the settlers and the colonizers came and settled on certain tracts of land. And once they settled, we came back making our routine trip. And now we cutting, or should I say, there is now a settlement on a path that we normally take. Right? So they accuse us of cutting through their settlement when we've always made this. But what they do is they will build a wall. Listen to what I'm saying. They will build a wall around their settlement to keep all outsiders out and all insiders in. But within the confines, the walls of this settlement, the jurisdiction, you feel me? The borders of these states, if you are inside their lands, you have to abide by certain laws, or rules and regulations.
Right.
So that's what we're dealing with right now and all over the world. Once they set out to globally control and set their rules and regulations upon the world, as they used to say, New World Order. You know what I'm saying? There it is, yo. So
let's build it on that term, new world order, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like as if the world didn't already have an order, and the only way you can create a new world of order is to create a chaotic world to put it in the order. This is the shit that we.
Right.
I think I was dealing with somebody. I was talking to. Yeah. I was talking with somebody the other day. I think it was my goddess, and we was building on, you know what I mean, in the Book of Enoch. Like, what if these cats who went over into Europe, all to save them from the Black Plague, right? What if these are the fallen angels? You know, everything recycles itself, right? So what if this is the fallen angels? They know they wasn't supposed to tell these cats this. You done gave them alchemistry, biochemistry. You done gave them all kind of little tricks, all kind of things that's tricks to them because they ain't got the connection to the cosmos. And you put it in their hands and they didn't discombobulated the shit. You know what I'm saying? Witchery and all kind of shit right now, and use it against you and tell you that what they're using is not the same thing as what a voodoo or whatever it is. You not to use this shit. Black people are scared of voodoo than white people. You know what I'm saying? More people with melanin are shook from their natural understanding of nature and how it works than people without melanin. You know what I'm saying? On a base. You know what I mean? This is ridiculous. you're going to accept what they telling you and reject what you've been living genetically to really make the world function in a proper manner. For what? You know what I mean? For who? For what? And like you said, it's a settlement. They settle on some shit. And you know what I mean? And then started pulling, raping, you know what I mean? Just taking from the mother. And they said, well, we'll be taking from the mother. We're going to take from the mother's children too.
Right.
Come on. Come on. We got to do, I mean, like, yo, and I don't know what it's going to take. Go ahead.
Once they did that, you know, and started to remove the elders, shit, who the children gonna turn to for the lessons? You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing, so now they become the teachers. You feel me? And I heard you earlier talk about missing children, all right? You feel me? They've been stealing our children, but back then they wasn't just stealing them for the body parts and for all that. They was stealing them to purposely misinform them, right? To
of order and spirit.
To send exactly. To send them back to the tribes, back to the lands, and to cause division. Because they knew then to divide them, we can conquer them. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I was just looking at Judas and the Black Messiah. And you're always going to have one who is not as interested in the all as others. And as long as they find that one who don't see the cause for what it is, they could easily be like, look, shit, we'll pay you to go in there and get all the information. And because he has ill intentions, listen to what I'm saying. And this is what people need to pay attention to. Because he had ill intentions, right? He easily got close to the head. He easily moved up. Why? Because he showed ambition. But he had ill intention. So he wasn't learning to learn. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah, the last part he said he wasn't learning.
Nah. He was learning to go back and give and share the information he gave. So I'm saying that to say, you know what I'm saying? Brothers, well, shit. It's out there now. Everything out there now. But then when it wasn't out there, you know what I'm saying? So all the information at some point in time has been changed, and we have become so misinformed. You feel me? And even that word information, you know, the military use that all the time. Information, right? Shit, big bro. Yo, once again, shout out to Zaid, one of the Outlaw RBG projects. You feel me? They had a joint called Formation. You know, Zaid, Malik Kalam, I think it was Wiz was on that joint. You know what I mean? But because of that, and they have been able to influence with their quote unquote power. You know what I'm saying? Power of persuasion. You know, the money. You know what I'm saying? The quote unquote luxuries of life. You know what I'm saying? Being that they've been able to use that to influence it, and once again to persuade. You know what I'm saying? Although they are the ones who made these conditions like they are, so to speak. You know what I mean? Whereas you got the ones right now who have to rob and steal to get it when they used to have it all, when they should have it all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it was taken from them. So now they got to fight for these crumbs. When you think back to how we used to live back in the day, it was a lot of love. You know, that's why they used to say it took a village to raise a child, because within that village was a lot of love.
Right.
And that
Right.
child, you learn something different from each person in that village, right? So recently, I've been talking to people and come to a realization, like the Melly Male, like the Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, survival. It's called survival. Only the strong can survive. People been raised to survive, and without that love, you feel me? Without that survival, you'll do what you have to do. You'll turn on your mother, you turn on your brother, you turn on your father, you turn on your people, just to get a couple of dollars in your pocket. So you can share some of these luxuries, these things that these people have
Things that
and appear to be happy with, right? Not knowing these is more poisonous to the soul and more poisonous to the system. You know what I mean? But
exactly.
yeah, but that influence right there got us wanting to, going back to what you said, wanted to integrate into their system and thinking when we are involved in anything they do, we are succeeding. When in actually, man, that shit is the opposite.
Complete. They built the sidewalks because they knew y'all was coming. So they know what you're going to do before you do it. They knew it 400 years ago. That's why they did what they did. That's why they trained it the way they trained it, because they knew the outcome was going to be the way it is. So every time we thinking, oh, we got something, we're going to do this. Nah, man, you got to do something completely off the ring. You got to do to them what they done did to you. At least to the point where they succeed. They succeed what they're doing. Not succeed, but succeed. Give in, retreat, back the fuck up. I want to remind people, England dropped off 25,000 soldiers. 5,000 of them went back home with their
Where they drop them off at?
ass kicked, the IT. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me they came on the joint with, I think it was like 3,000 or 5,000 soldiers. Somebody else came out of the French or the Spanish, and there was 1,000 Hades in the castle. When they was done, about 395 was left, but them other niggas left. Get off that. The fighting that we got to do, we got to fight and take 10 of them out at one particular time in every way you possibly can. Oh, we can't physically do it. Listen, you can physically do anything. Just don't be scared to, transition. And when you're not scared to transition because you're more fearful of the life that you live in, you know what I'm saying? Then that's when you really get things going. And that's when freedom and liberation is given, when you can do that. If you're not doing that, then you don't really want to be liberated. You don't want to be free. You want to go along. So your family, you ain't training your family to fight for the freedom, fight or die, freedom or death, revolt or die. Ain't what you doing? What you doing? If you ain't on that, literally, they know what you're going to do. They got a price for you, and you're willing to accept the price. There's no price for me. You can't threaten me. No sellout. You mean, like, when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying, we was coming up, I accepted what they were saying in the music as, you know what I mean, this is the code of conduct that I must be on. Now, it's still the same way. They're accepting this code of conduct in the music they're getting and they're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're acting like that. But you knew he there no more. He's decided to take the dresses off or whatever. They don't need him no more. So they locked his ass up. You know what I'm saying? Understand, and overstand this. Everybody's got a job in their goal for their keeping the domination over you. And they'll give you these other things, because that's how they work. give you the things you think you like. But when it's time to make the sacrifice, you may have sacrificed everybody else, but just know your turn is coming. And they will sacrifice you without a hesitation. But I thought y'all loved me. Yeah, we do. We love you. We love the sacrifice you're about to give right now too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And so, go ahead.
Yo, like that new Kendrick Lamar video, you know what I'm saying? He showed you just how quick they will sacrifice you. You feel me? All the faces he changed into was the ones that they loved or they thought they loved them. And
right.
You feel me? Once they was done, they was done. And it has always been like that. You know, that's why I say my only surprise is that they still surprised when it happens to them. You know, Lauryn Hill said, first they hail you, then they nail you, no matter who you are. No matter who you are.
No matter who you are, that's what they do. I mean, it's their job, it's their duty. Numerous times I've sat and watched what was going on and gave the play-by-play of what's going to happen after this, because it has happened so many times. It's happened so many times. New mode of operation. It's the same movements every time. You know what's coming because you done seen and you the history of their actions before this. So when you see certain things moving, you know what's next. You mean, and you even know why they're doing it. They can tell you why they're doing it because they don't think that you're going to do anything else about it. I mean, Zimmerman's still walking around the planet. How is this possible?
I mean, once again, you act like Zimmerman was the first, right? The people who murdered Emmett Till still walking around. The ones who murdered King, blase, 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 blase. You understand what I'm saying? So
all day.
It's second nature. Their acts are second nature. They do them so much, it's natural, right? So I was watching one of the new episodes for Atlanta, and what's his name? Liam Neeson, whatever. I can't think of his name, but the actor who went on a rant about killing the black people, he was up there, right? So you feel me? Paperboy was talking to him. Paperboy was talking to him at the bar, and they was actually talking about him making a comment. He was like, "Yeah, I said some bad things at a time, but I'm gonna keep it real though. I still don't like a lot of you people, right?" And he was like, "Yo, did you not learn from the first time from what you said?" And he said, "Yo, let me tell you one thing about being white." He said, "We could learn if we want to learn. Listen, we could learn if we want to learn." So because they know, as I stated, this they settlement, they built the wall, we within it. These are certain things that they allow and have always allowed within their wall. Matter of fact, these are things they did to build up their wall. Why ain't they going to continue to kill black people or people of color if that is something they have?
Oh man, you cutting in and out. You cutting in and out right now. Where you at? Right.
My bad.
There's no punishment for doing.
You hear me?
There's no. Yeah. I can hear you now.
There you go. It has never been no punishment for it. So why now all of a sudden are they going to say it's wrong when it's never been wrong? Pick a nigga. That was a sport. The lynching was a sport. 100 years of lynching. without sanctuary. It was a sport. They used to feed little black babies to alligators. It was a sport. It was something they took
just
pleasure
now
in
outlaw.
doing. So now, why are they going to start condemning it when it happened? They still wild game hunt.
Yeah.
All
Right
species
now.
of life. All species of life. You know what I mean?
It's a sport. Like you said, it's a sport for them to kill life. They represent the opposite of living. You know what I'm saying? And the things they doing. And oh, I mean, you always talk about white. Listen, bro, look at the history. Look at everywhere they go. They do the same shit. You know what I mean? So what are we doing? Are we not supposed to defend ourselves from this type of action? Well, and if, like you said, we in their walls, so we got our body rules until we revolt inside the walls. And we rearrange the rules and follow the laws.
All right. So
if we're gonna allow it to happen and can allow it to continue, why would they stop? You got to do something. Right. You can't just be like, oh no, I'm gonna go get this money, I'm gonna get this bag, and then I'm gonna donate it to what I need to, and then we're gonna say, no, man, that ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. You need a pocket full of carry shells and a the shells. And you got a pocket full of you done shot that shit. And pick the shells up. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave no savings behind. Don't leave nothing. Handle your business and get the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Until they the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? Ask,
but until,
why you always go so hard? Why you so hard on? Why? Say again? I cut it.
Nah, go ahead.
No, I mean, the reason why I'm hard on shit is because shit is hard on us. And we having too much fun. You know what I'm saying? You acting like you don't know you in the middle of a war.
Right.
How you there? You gotta, the us as a people have got to realize that we've got to remove ourselves from their situation, period, to be able to really grasp hold on what our wealth is internally. In the meantime, every time you don't, you are feeding the other side. Right. You know what I mean? Like Tupmo said, there's either capitalism or there's African socialism. And when they take that socialism and remove the African out of it, they fuck it up. So you either working with the people or you're going to work against the people and just do it for yourself. And if you're doing for yourself and you consistently stay doing for self without doing for the people, you know what I mean? You are definitely reinforcing the oppressive action and the rules that these niggas laid inside the walls that they created, but it's really our shit. And we're supposed to be able to walk through here because that's how you keep things moving, improving, growing, and going. So if you're not doing that, right, then you part of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when retribution is at hand, those who are practicing the retribution will remember where you stand. And that's what's gonna happen. And so why are you doing this to me? You know why. You should have stood corrected when it was time. You knew it was wrong, but you did it. Well, I gotta feed my family. You feed them garbage. So stop that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Stop that shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like I said, man, they got, they have some of them. They got them, and one thing I'm learning to do is to accept that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just recognize it for who they are, and not be surprised and not say when you gonna learn, or you know what I mean?
Right.
just make sure that I just play my position. You know what I'm saying? And handle myself accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Watch
that.
Look, I ain't even gonna say watch my back, cause the ancestors got that.
Exactly. Yo, let's recognize, right, that we already have a system set up outside of their control. You know what I'm saying? That really does us proper when we fully engage in that system. You can't partially engage in the system here and partially engage in the system over there. You got to fully engage in the system to really get the power out of it. And when you fully engage into our original systems, there ain't shit they can do to you, because none of that shit is real. It's an illusion. Like, you know what I mean? The question was brought to me. So black women shaking their ass in the clubs and shit. Nah, it's the illusion that they think is reality for them, but it's their perspective, and they think they doing what they need to do to get out of the oppression they're dealing with, not truly realizing that you're just incorporating more oppression into yourself, into your psyche. You walking around like Sarah Bartram, you know what I'm saying, on display for all of these Europeans and these black people with European mindsets. Right. You know what I'm saying? They kept her in the French museum to like what, the 70s, 80s, 84 or something.
That long?
That long. They kept her dead body that they stuffed in and for their own sick, perverted desires, so they could walk by her for hundreds of years. Look, they said, you know what? All this ass out here, let's make all these black women do that. Let's make it that it's cool for that to happen. Don't get it twisted. I love looking at black women. We've said this before. I love looking at them with clothes. I love looking at them without clothes. But I also have control over my lust system. I love them. I don't have to lust them.
You know, and I think that's the difference. And I say that because you could go to some areas now, right, where you could pull up some natives of the land. Now, some of them still damn near nude, right? But ain't no lusting going on. Right. Ain't no perversion. You feel me? It wasn't until certain ones came around and it became perverted. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, now you gotta cover up because shit. He grabbing on your titties every chance he get. He squeezing on your ass every chance. Look, he raping you every chance he get. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Shit, he trying to fuck you like a savage every chance. Every chance he get. So just the body in its natural state, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? But when it was taken out of context, and now you have to cover yourself now because, as you stated, some man is lusting and he can't control himself. He can't control his hormones, and he think it's okay to rape you. You know what I'm saying? Or to attack you. Or to
as if, you know what I'm saying, you agreed to that. And
right.
in some cases, knowing what you're going through in here, in this system, in these walls, you kind of are in the way that you dress. That's what people were saying, like, yo, don't dress like that. You're asking for that. Not that you're asking for it literally, but you're figuratively for it, that this is the mind state that you're in. So if you know you're in a mind state of people who can't control their libido, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Why? The question is, I think CeeLo said it one time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't getting on your case, babe. I'm paraphrasing. I ain't getting on your case for what you're wearing, but if you really had knowledge of yourself, why would you wear that? Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, Why is that there? So this is where a responsibility as a black man comes in, speaking to the accountability of the black woman's divinity. When I speak on accountability, I ain't talking about checking nobody. I ain't trying to check nobody. I gotta fix myself. But what I do know is my counterpart needs just as much help as I do. You know what I'm saying? And that being the case, we got things to do. We got things to do. And I'm asking the question because maybe you have a better answer than I had in my head. And maybe I can help you do what you do, because it's not like we're not doing African dances. That meant something when you danced them. It's not like we're, you know what I mean, like, oh, where did this ass come from? It's always been there. You know what I'm saying? Mama mitochondria done gave it to you. So it's always there. And it's not like we're not looking at the most beautiful women on the planet when we look at the black woman. But this beauty of her look, but the beauty of her mind, the beauty of her spirit, the beauty of her nurturing, the beauty of her giving birth to all of us. And this is how we treat our mother. This is how, as a mother, you treat yourself. And when we bring it up that you have more to offer the planet than just your ass and your titties and your lips, you know what I'm saying? And that, there's a issue that we have when we cuss them out. I mean, there's an issue we have, we get kind of even cussed out, but cats who are telling them, what's up, bitch? What's up, ho? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my thing. People be mad when brothers be saying something to sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mean we can't speak to them. And I understand we can't speak to the same plight because we haven't done the same plight. We have similarities, but it ain't the same plight. However, these same sisters will love Ghostface Killer. Love him. And this nigga, I love Wu-Tang. Don't get it fucked up. I love Wu-Tang. But let's not act like Ghost don't say some real foul, raunchy shit. You know what I'm saying? And not just him. Let's look at the baby. This nigga's constantly saying some shit. And they're constantly doing this shit. They're constantly doing songs as women for that. And then you're talking about, well, I'm taking control of my sexuality. No, you're not. What you're doing is exploiting the same shit that these Europeans did. That's not control. That's being controlled. You know what I'm saying? And so, and even looking, well, you don't have enough education for me. You've been educated and trained by who? I went to a HBCU. You did? Well, who runs that? And who accreditates that? Who said that is the right these niggas? So you still being controlled. Now you know it, because most HBCUs don't even have an African history course. How you gonna be black?
Now, the only true black college started by a black man was Morris Brown.
Okay.
Like for real. You feel like all the other ones, shout out to Booker T. But you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, most of them was funded. You feel me? Whoever was handpicked to start whatever establishment or organization was definitely funded by the government. That's why they still are government funded. The same with the churches. You know what I'm saying? They made sure the black preachers was preaching a certain way before they allowed them to do their thing. So it's all being controlled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that they being controlled. You know, they think it is what it is.
So it's kind of my duty to constantly remind you, of what is going on, but give you the solution. You know what I'm saying? If this solution is a little too harsh for you, then here's another solution. you can contribute back to your community, by contributing back to the community, to those who are giving to the community as well.
Right.
And when you start doing that, we start recycling. And I mean, you could not fund their shit and they will starve because they eat off your back. So if you don't fund them, it's similar to surrounding that enclosed wall and blocking off the food and water coming into there. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give in. They don't have the chutzpah. You know what I'm saying? Shit. The baddest of them, the Vikings, hit this land and we whooped their ass and send them the fuck back. Whooped their ass. And they was the baddest nigga. They was whooping everybody's ass at that time. We sent them right the fuck back. Get your ass over there. Don't come back over here. You know what I'm saying? So this being the case, we have the ability, we have the skill set, we just don't have the drive and the foresight. And those who do get labeled crazy, as opposed to your crazy ass, feeding the nigga killing you.
Right.
Literally. Feeding the nigga killing you, feeding the cracker nigga. Let me get it right. You feeding the cracker nigga killing you. I like to call them cracker niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because they like to say nigga in a negative term. So I'm gonna give them the negative connotation to nigga to the cracker. But the positive, divine, understanding, understanding, overstanding nigga is God. Niggas, kings, royalty, us, me, you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
all right, you can be a cracker nigga. You have the right to do that. But I will crack your cracker ass nigga self.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll crack it with the mind. I'll crack it with my spirit. And I will bust your ass physically. I'm going to do this till I'm dead. And I ain't never going to die. So these niggas in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I don't accept that transition until I accept that transition. And as an African, I know death is a joke. It's only death to them because soul is missing. The connection to the cosmos ain't there. So that scared them and thinking you should be scared to die. Psh, it's the gift. The gift of life is ending this shit. Go get it. You know what I'm saying? They will
blacking out like red and mouth, nothing to lose shit. Blacking out like quick and corrupt, nothing to prove shit. Like you call for you hard, nigga, I came to move shit. Put me in an interrogation, I never knew shit. Blacking out like red and mouth, nothing to lose shit. Blacking out like quick and corrupt, nothing to prove shit. Like you call for you hard, nigga, I came to move shit. Crackers wanna sell me and jail me, ain't nothing new shit. To try to prepare for the worst, and in between, picture me rolling in anything but a hearse. Ain't too many real ones left alive. Made me question, is there a reason that these evils even set aside? We got roaches in the Oval Office, need some pesticide. Hit the light switch on them, I bet you'll be electrified. Who's familiar, who's a player, and who's a dealer? Like who's your creator, who's your maker, who's your killer? Who's your motherfucking friend, and who's a foe? Let me know if you ain't show. Check that nigga at the door. If it ain't family, then what you bring on round for? Tell my daughter don't bother if you ain't what that nigga down for. That will be your downfall. Got all your cousins and your granny asking what you got that pound for. Please don't question what I'm down for. Cause when you got a body to bury, you need an alibi for your outro. Alcohol blacking out.
Watch my brothers bang, coming with another play. We go far, hit hard like Clubber Lang. I'm in the paint, I don't care what another thing. I'm running plays, gonna main, it's the gutter gang. Blacking out, Mac is out, yo, what you rapping about? Pack is loud, acting out, calling the crackers out. O.B.F.C and THC, green light INC, and we roll deep. Yeah, deeper than the womb of a queen, 6 feet. Thick queens greet me from this fit physique. Yeah, blacknificent, known to heat the streets. Yeah, exposing hidden colors like Tariq Nasheed. Yeah, sweet cuisines. Yeah, I re-up fully, beat up bullies. eat up rookies. We up fully. Is she bad, yo? I eat up cookies. Crackers wanna sell me and jail me. Bruce and Dread started speaking Israeli.
Gone. Red and meth, nothing to lose, shit. Blacking out like quick and corrupt, nothing to prove, shit. Like you called for you hard, nigga, I came to move, shit. Put me in an interrogation, I never knew, shit. Blacking out like red and meth, nothing to lose, shit. Blacking out like quick and corrupt, nothing to prove, shit. Like you called for you hard, nigga, I came to move, shit. Crackers wanna sell me and jail me, ain't nothing new, shit.
Blacking out.
Head with no screws, but ain't no tapping out.
Acting out.
If he ain't with us, then we gon'
whack him out.
Roll the dice, hit every point, it ain't no
crabbing out.
Push the line, O.B.F.C, it ain't no backing out. Stand down, bend but won't fold, just like an elbow. Stitch lip, if I get caught, what I'ma tell for? Yeah, bro, we on a mission, it's expedition. Eliminate opposition, better in our position. Look, I'm riding for the cause and ain't no changing that. Banging that, if you disagree, I'm rearranging that. I'm young Martin Luther on some gangster shit. No facade, no mirage, it ain't no faking it.
Swap it out, down for the ride, you always copping out. Even though you got little knowledge, know what these cops about, you still be hella reckless. Smash through the intersection, drinking and driving, flexing, clowning and probably texting. What the fuck is you doing? Nigga, you about to ruin this ground up working. If family gon' be hurt, high skate, skirt, get you gather.
Black lives matter.
But now we mix the crumble with the shatter, still THC. But the growth, you can say whatever about me, but the growth is more influential. I'm talking physical and mental. The instrument, the pencil, gotta use me for what I'm here for. Family.
Blacking out like red and meth, nothing to lose, shit. Blacking out like quick and corrupt, nothing to prove, shit. Like you called for you hard, nigga, I came to move, shit. Put me in an interrogation, I never knew, shit. Blacking out like red and meth, nothing to lose, shit. Blacking out like quick and corrupt, nothing to prove, shit. Like you called for you hard, nigga, I came to move, shit. Crackers wanna sell me and jail me, ain't nothing new, shit.
Blacking out anything anti-blacknificent. Anything that denies original people justice, freedom, and equality. Black excellence, black empowerment, black love, black education, black wealth, black freedom, black equality, black justice, blacknificence.
Blacking out like red and meth, nothing to lose, shit. Blacking out like quick and corrupt, nothing to prove, shit. Like you called for you hard, nigga, I came to move, shit. Put me in an interrogation, I never knew, shit. Blacking out like red and meth, nothing to lose, shit. Blacking out like quick and corrupt, nothing to prove, shit. Like you called for you hard, nigga, I came to move, shit. Crackers wanna sell me and jail me, ain't nothing new, shit.
Yeah. Yo, I love it.
Brothers, dope, son.
Yeah, fire, man. I love the cadence. I love the lyrics. First of all, I love the way that they spit that, and you know what I mean. They representing black fathers. You know what I'm saying? Doing their job. You know, everything that they say and they do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing it. You know what I mean? And that needs to be promoted properly. We don't promote each other properly. We get caught into you know, our own little cipher, our own little circle of shit. But you know what I mean, we got to combine what we doing to strengthen. You know what I mean? It's like locks, man. You roll them shits up to strengthen the whole lock. You make a bigger lock, and then you have a whole bunch of locks in your head. Now you walking around and you got, you know what I mean, the strength in your head, because this is the vibration that all works together. Right. We're not working together right now, you know what I mean? And so I'm not coming on here to drop on everybody not doing the thing. I'm posing the question. I'm giving you a solution. You know what I'm saying? This is what we talk about here, so that, you know what I mean, what you're afraid to talk about on your own, you don't have to be afraid to talk about here. And any European watching this show, because I know y'all are watching, any European Americans watching this show, understand you got a job to do over there. Handle your business, because, you know what I mean, like I said earlier today, judgment is God's, forgiveness is the divine children, but you only get one ticket on forgiveness. Once you run that motherfucker, you better hope the Most High get to you before I do, because it ain't gonna be fun. You know what I mean? Right. That means I'm gonna do my job on judgment. And when you didn't pay attention the first time, God handed me the stick. Like, well, they didn't listen. I'm a follower of Del Jones, Deke Jones. I'm a follower of Steve Coakley. I'm a follower of Kwame Ture. You know what I'm saying? And Malcolm X and Lumumba. You know what I'm saying? And cats wasn't having this shit, man. They wasn't having that shit. I'm like Fela. I'm gonna use my music as a weapon, and we're gonna bring it forward to that. You know what I'm saying? So
repatriation the situation. I just want to let y'all know I hear all that shit y'all talking. You know in your heart of hearts you can't fuck with this. You knows that. Why I'm tripping? Y'all knows that. Let's start talking. Let's get into it. Whoa, hold up. What they talking about? I hear you. Matter of fact, fuck all that they talking about. Fuck all that yakety yak. Wanna run they mouth. Machete clappity clap. Oh, goon run them out. Cross the border, show say arrow. Hunt them down. Babaloo, why you clean off? It ain't nothing now. 30,000 in the air, my phone still on. Writing rhymes, earphones, with the kill on. Get the skill on, little homie, the real on. EI's getting the chill on, watching me get my meal on. Take a stand in the wreck, get my build on you. You disrespect the whole set and get your still on. My Duke where you pay, get your bill on. Debit card swipe, but performance is getting tighter. I'm older and plus I'm nicer the motion it I sip on. Most of y'all skip the protocol. Trip on forces and slip, bust your head. Train of thought wreck, you there, didn't do what Joey Goon said. Now it's cold red, skeptics is begging to get my heel on. Back like I never left, proper like a sweater vest. I'm the ancestors' favorite rapper, Megadeth. That's true. No guitars though, just a hard flow. That's true. Nicest piece on these beats as far as bars go. A Joshua Eli's on my chest, far as scars go. Stars go to Fargo, stand and rock for photo ops. Bypass their own hood like they don't know the block. Faking culture shots like they forgot them struggles. All befuddled when that muzzle blast cats be like. Suffering succotations, beats, concrete, street with sophistication. Repat nation, we deep, baby. Plus RBG certified, fly like the butter with the golden box cutter. Hello, yeah. She's so flirtatious, smile like the Nile, her booty so outrageous. Classic yet refreshing, just to know you is a blessing. Peach schnapps and the flukes, here's a toast to patience. Oh yeah, a closed mouth don't get fed. She came to bed and woke up with your moja on her head. I just wanna see the fam blossom. Inhibitions, I lost them, I'm feeling awesome. My shit. Oh man, Sundiata, I told you they weren't fucking with me, cuz.
Ask yourself that. Why do you eat food? You need to ask yourself, what is food? Because we got consumables, as acidic, dry, whatever you want to call it, and then we got alkaline, wet, real food. We got fake food and we got real food. Now, you growing up in this world, I don't know how old you is. If you my age, you 20, you 28, 29, we is the last ones to know what real is. These jits don't know what real is because they being raised on the fake. So they put the germ in the seed. Roundup ready. They put the germ in the seed. They got fake seeds. So I'm telling you, this is war. Yeah. This is fucking war. You got to learn the real and you got to decipher from the fake because it's getting hard to tell, and that's my message.
Garvey's Vision. That's August 27th at the Amanala Riyadh Museum in the West End in New Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like it said in the ATL, you got to come on through. Last year, John was fire. The first one was fire. You know what I'm saying? So you mean it's going to be good information, great information, going to be good fellowship, and you know you're going to get what you need to get while you there, and then you know we're going to keep that rocking and rolling and flowing all the way through, man. It's Black August, man. That's how we're going to end it out. You know what I'm saying? With Black August with the RBG Fest hit, we got one Memorial Day, remembering what it is, which is really some black shit too, on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? But we got one in Phoenix, Arizona, and we got this one here in August. You know what I'm saying? Here, rocking out. You know what I'm saying? shout out to the freeing of Sundiata Okolie. You don't know who that is, and you on this show. You didn't do your homework. You need to go do your homework. So look him up. You know what I'm saying? We all about freeing our political prisoners. We are at war, and anybody who is fighting for our liberation and is locked up, and we need to get them free. We need to take care of their families while they're doing it, because they took care of us enough that they made enough noise for somebody behind the walls to lock them up. You know what I'm saying? Try to shut them down. But we not doing that. We're not going for that. I don't personally, you know what I mean, rate with the system. You know what I'm saying? Right. Everybody gets to make their own choice. But I'm going to give you the other side. Cooperation is going to lead to something that you really later on is going to be mad that you did it. So don't do it from the door. You know what I mean? Let's do something else.
Yeah.
I don't left on here. It's 11:15. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't gotten to lyrics lately. You know what I mean? So I'm going to kick a nation. Then my brother Mike Chambers is going to kick something and give a little explanation. So get ready, Mike. I put you on the spot, I know. But I put myself on the spot for you.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going first. You know what I'm saying? So, because, I mean, this is something from Divine Retribution. Go like this. Round here, make it straight. Fuck us up today. So I got to rock like I'm Toussaint Louverture. And see that stride I get stuck struggling? It stay pure. I'm natural. Unsatisfaction with any international tactical Euro master full of this for any brother causing ruckus this way. But don't forget 100 years of war is how they play. Plus, that crest theory got me live. Crest theory got me livery. Oh man, see, I done messed my own shit. Crest theory got me livery. Man, I gotta when I ain't saying with the music, it get me like that. So pardon me, y'all. But we can just build on that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Around here, let's make this straight. Our situation escalate, and it got it fucked up on every state. It doesn't matter what state of mind you in, what state you in this country. It's fucked up. You got to see that. You know what I'm saying? So a situation escalate, got it fucked up in every state. So I rock. I'm the rock. You know what I'm saying? For myself, for my family, for my culture, for the universe, for the people. I rock like Toussaint Louverture. You know what I'm saying? Who set it off. I mean, I may not see the end, but I'm going to set this shit off. Toussaint Louverture. You know what I mean? And I strive to stay pure. I'm natural. Naturally, my genetics tell me what to do when I listen. Natural. And so since I'm natural, I'm unsatisfaction to any international tactical Euro master. That's your old master, your master, European master, or niggas who think they're masters. Your master, full of disaster for any brother who causing ruckus my way. So don't forget, there's been at least 100 years of war. This is what they do. This is how they play. Plus the crest theory got me living. They come near me, phallic mental make them fear me. Genetic annihilation. Genetic annihilation is a deed we, but how can this be when inferiority proposed me? I unload on the stories told 400 years old. No wonder there's a flood of brothers' blood who run cold. Plus I'm sold like a slave on 400 back before I can truly act like we cool like that. They better move with that talk. That retribution is not part of the solution and everyday contribution moving from heart. We done passed the start or the future chart embarked on inhuman people. From this point here, depart. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It's a divine situation. I was divinely given this information within my blood, and I tapped into it and said, "Oh, okay, I'm here, and this is what I'm supposed to be." And I have a conviction to my ancestors who did not concede. They did not sign no treaty. They did not give in to the fight. They fought until they died, killed, or got free. These are what I come up understanding and overstanding is the purpose and what we got to do, because if we all ain't free, then it's what it is. And then, you know, we really gotta take a hold of those people who look like us but think like them. We got to take a hold of them. And even if we give them to them, like, yo, take this nigga, get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? What I do know about them is they don't have enough heart to fight us, because they didn't have enough heart to fight the nigga giving it to them. You know what I mean? Giving them the business, giving them oppression. They didn't have the heart to do that. That's why they fell over there on that side. But when I bust shots at the devil, I fucking pop demon standing in front of him protecting his ass. Don't be that demon. You know what I'm saying? So that's my part. What you got, Mike? What you got?
Man, I'm trying to see, man. You done put me on the spot.
Like Pop, baby, like Pop. You know what I'm saying? Spot like Pop.
Oh, hold on a minute, man. Let me see what I could bring forward right here one time. All right. So I got a couple bars. Joint called Nigga Enigma.
I love it.
Feel me? So just a couple of the bars, right? Go like the nigga enigma. Never see the bigger picture. Hope seems, smoke screens, feeling swishes. Coke dreams for growing teens getting richer. Dope fiends with low esteem sipping liquor, killing your liver. Poison flow through it like a river, till your body start to shrivel, probably getting sicker. Go see the doctor, ask what he could give you. An unknown concoction of chemical mixtures. Manufactured in lab, way different from tinctures. Science projects, experimental fixtures. Combinations of agents, prescribed elixirs. Some side effects listed, the blindness and shivers. A lot of your pop pills that are top of your pillar is popular to come out of the hospital iller. Doctors are deaf, far from physical healers. Red Cross, blood loss, spiritual tillers. Nigga enigma, blood on the cross, biblical figures. Slaves taught to pray, God will forgive you. Christians deliver sinners and cotton pickers. Feet move with no shoes till you pop the blister. Barefoot in the winter, no sock, no slippers. Sheep flock to the shepherd as he sharpened the shearers. Wool get clipped by wolves with the scissors. Prayed on by preachers from a book of scriptures. Nigga enigma. Lost all gold and glitter. Heart grow old, become gold and bitter. But yeah, I'm just going. You know what I'm saying? Them bars right there.
Y'all heard that.
Couple of bars.
Y'all heard it. That shit's fire.
You feel me? Once again, the title itself. You know what I'm saying? The nigga enigma. You know what I'm saying? We never see the bigger picture. You feel me? The bigger picture is us coming together as a whole and what we can do. You feel me? Strength in numbers, right? Instead of that, right? Hope seems, smoke screens, feeling swishes, right? We all heard how to, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man, your dreams just went up in smoke. Yep. So anytime we attempt to do something and it doesn't include all of us as a whole, it just go up in smoke. Right? Then we got the coke dreams for the growing teens that's getting richer. You feel me? And that's, I'm not gonna say that's our generation, because that coke game, that drug game came before us, but rap music, it started out You feel me? Not supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember songs called "Crack Is Whack."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? They used to diss the dealers, but then they became to show a way out of the ghetto, out of poverty. You know what I'm saying? When nobody else could feed the hood, the drug dealers could give them some turkeys. They could give them book bags. They could take care of their community, right? But yeah, coke dreams of getting richer, right? Dope fiends with low esteem, sipping liquor. Not all the time, but a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Don't get high on your own supply. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or either it just be a situation in life, you know what I'm saying, that you think you can't overcome. So you turn to some kind of substance to reduce the stress. You know what I'm saying? To like some people like to say, escape reality. Right. So that's what that bar is about. Killing your liver, right? Dope fiends with low esteem sipping liquor, killing your liver. Poison flow through it like a river till your body start to shrivel. Probably getting sicker. Once again, the liquor in the liver. The liver got 257 functions. You know, liquor causes cirrhosis of the liver, right? A lot of people don't understand. Back in the day, them slave masters used to have drinking contests, and they would bet on my slave could outdrink your slave. Right. So same way things could be passed on through the DNA. You know what I'm saying? These drinking habits and drinking diseases can be inherited. Because now we still hear somebody say, "Nigga, I drink you under the table."
Yep. I used to
You know
say
what I'm
it.
saying?
I
See what
literally
I'm
used to
saying?
make it happen to people.
And now check this out, right? I saw a video a couple of months ago where this cat said, "If you give me your child the first 7 years of his life, I'll give you a man for the rest of his life. I'll show you what kind of man you'll have. I will build that man."
Right.
So unfortunately, a lot of us in them first 7 years was misguided and misdirection. Right. And might even watched some of our role models do a lot of drinking and smoking. So by the time we turned 14, I know some cats, man, say they used to steal their mama weed when they was 10 years old and go roll a joint.
Right.
So now, if you have started that drug use at teen or preteen, most likely, unless you got a lot of control and discipline, by the time you 20, 21, that's all you doing all day. That's all you know.
Yeah.
Not saying you can't break that habit, but until you find the willpower and the discipline, take that self-initiative and whatever else healing that's going to come with that to break that habit, you're going to be that, as the rhymes say, dope fiend with low esteem, sipping liquor, killing your liver, poison flow through it like a river till your body start to shrivel, probably getting sicker. Go see the doctor. Ask what he could give you. An unknown concoction, chemical mixtures. You already know what it is. They don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Right?
They practicing.
And they tell you every time you go up in there, hey, we got to know this, we got to know that. You want to try it?
Yeah.
These might be the side effects. You feel me? Manufactured in a lab. Way different from a tincture. Come on, man. It's way different from a herb you put in here when you done mix some herbs together. You done extracted something natural. You done made you some teas. That laboratory shit with them chemicals way different, bro. So that's what that bar is about. You know, of course, those are science projects. Right? Combination of agents and prescribed elixirs. Some side effects listed: blindness and shivers. A lot of you pop pills. That are top of your pillow. Right? It's popular to come out of the hospital iller. So the pills you taking throwing you off balance, man. They toppling your pillow. They breaking you down. They breaking down your structure. These pills you popping be breaking down your structure. Biological, chemical structure. You feel me? The natural making of man. They break that shit down. So it's popular to come out the hospital iller than when you went in there because they done gave you so many medications.
Yep.
It's breaking you down.
You know,
Doctors of Death. Jack Kevorkian. You know what I'm saying? A lot of doctors, unfortunately, not having anything against the medical field or whatever, but you do have some doctors who have purposely done wrong and have purposely prescribed wrong medicines with ill intent.
Tuskegee, 40 years.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not just saying this because I'm emotional, blase. It's his story. Read it yourself, yo. So all my rhymes be based on facts. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what that part was about. You know what I'm saying? And then the blood on the cross, the biblical figures. Slave taught to pray, God will forgive you. Christians deliver sinners and cotton pickers. Feet move with no shoes till you pop the blister. Barefoot in the winter, no sock nor slippers. Sheeps flock to the shepherd as he sharpened the shearers. Wool get clipped by wolves with scissors. Prayed on by preachers and a book of scriptures. Hey, what else I need to say?
You said it. There it is. And there it is. That part. We got I got to bring this up because we got two nights of the Avengers on here right now, and we getting closer and closer to that first. Red 9 Avengers mixtape. We got like 7 songs. We're gonna finish off. I think like 4 or 5 of them joints this week coming up. And we're gonna be ready. It's gonna be on the Fleet DJ platforms. DJ Tie Sticks is gonna be, making sure that particular mixtape and a couple other songs that we got, it gets played on his platform. So when that happens, y'all gonna have to look out for that, John. We got things coming, you know what I mean? And I want to close it out by giving my verse to the song we got called Body Bag.
Okay.
You're saying? And so when you hear it, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? So it go like this. I'm a pyramid field stock broker, word bond, op, and tree smoker. I'm double cipher, God body, enemy, choker, license to kill, okay. More sense than 50 MC jokers. I strategize, plot, plan to invoke you. Netcha no versus the mind of Minolta. Fuck complain, I rearrange the culture. We sustain and set flame to the vulture. DNA trained to retain warrior soldier. Designed by the Lord's universal swords. Cutting, contemplating cosmic laws. Signs of the time, ring the alarms. Too late. We elevate and drop bombs. Don't hesitate when we activate arms. They create chaos, we regulate the calm. We relate the genius, they imitate the war we on. Take what we create, they make their weak strong. When I come for mine, what side you be on? It's black power shower, they scatter till gone. Every season more revealing than they charms. Use my talent like a phallic in her palms. I'm a double fisted, mister. Only sisters get my lawns. It's a melanin nation they facing in swarms. You know, so look out for that. Look out for that John coming through. You know what I'm saying? It's hard body. I mean, shout out to all my other Netcha brothers, Scorpius, Andre 360, Rashidi. Yo, Rashidi got fire coming. Fire. Oh my God. Rashidi, African DNA, Registered Black. Ooh, Registered Black got some fire coming, bro. You know what I'm saying? Myself, Mike Chambers, you know what I'm saying? We in it. Ken Tex, Nick Nines, and Nubian Bear. You know what I mean? This is the core 9 of that. And we reaching out to our brothers and sisters. Shout out to Black Sister Goddess. She gonna be having some parts on this John too. I'm gonna reach out to I'm an ex. She's ridiculous with it. She gonna, I mean, I know she gonna be on squad to do it. But we gonna reach out to some of these other artists that we deal with, that we know, and we're gonna bring them in, and we're gonna solidify the proper propaganda tool that we have, this weapon that we have called music. I like to call it Muse Think, and really solidify, you know what I mean, the next era, next level, next movement of righteous conversation from quality people. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing that's different about the Vengers to me than a lot of different groups that, you know, you're saying some stuff or whatever, and shout out to them, you know what I mean? I love it. But the thing that's different is personally know the quality of the people involved in this group, involved in this. And we all have our own single solo situations that we're dealing with. And we all mature enough and been through enough experiences to really address what it is. A lot of times when you're hearing a knowledge from somebody, you're hearing it from a 26 to 32-year-old person. And let me let y'all know something. Your brain ain't even your mind is still king and gathering information. After it's developed, you got to go out there and apply that development. We've done that. And we've incorporated it into the sounds that's coming through us. You know what I'm saying? And we really mean it. And we've been through it and not necessarily been, you know what I mean, tainted by the industry, by the business, by the money, by the fame and all that at this point in time when we still alive and still doing it. Meaning, one of the aspects of vintage season of, I mean, don't stop doing what you're doing, because that's the reason why they doing what they doing right now.
Right.
Somebody told us we were supposed to stop and we were supposed to change it. Rap is for the young folk. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? That spoken word over the beat. And it's supposed to be with
them
the
orators.
Yes, exactly. These cats, these are the people that passed the information on and kept the tribe, kept the village, kept the country, you know what I mean, flowing with their own history and heritage. If you know where you came from, you know where you can go, so you know what to do right now. And so that's why we incorporate all this. And so when you, and it's necessarily the Avengers, you know what I'm saying? But let me remind people that every one of them superheroes you got, that you like, you support in Marvel and DC, got they superpowers from the Orishas, from the Netchas, from African deities. And African, you know, which is real understanding of nature and abilities we have with our melanin connected. So we are usurping that aspect of a superhero supergroup and saying to y'all, this is who your superheroes are right now. You giving your love to the villains right now. But we here to bring about a brighter day. And you know what I mean? And for me, yeah, as a trainer, right, as a personal trainer, when I'm training somebody and we hear, yo, you beasted that. No. We superheroed that. Because when the beasts and the monsters come out, who you call? You call the superheroes. And sometimes they don't even show that they really superheroes until they start taking that loss. But they've experienced it. Now they don't want that. Now they really dig into their superhero bag and pull it out. And that even the term hero is from Heru, Supreme Heru people. So this is what we're saying. We coming forward with the things that we doing and we saying in this group, not for your entertainment. If you're, hey, cool, I'm entertained by proper shit, but I'm also informed, enlightened, invoked, and pushed. And that's what we here to make sure that, play my music thing, the children is dancing. The elders is appreciative of it. You know what I'm saying? The cats in between who don't really, or they think they know. Listen, as you become an elder, or if I get you before you hit that 12, 13 year, you know what I'm saying? Then you're going to get it. And it's going to travel with you. And if you're an elder, when you go out, you're going to know somebody here doing the job. If you're a youth, them, you're going to remember these things and they're going
Right.
Effect. And give you the cure, plug cure, you know what I'm saying? So that you can push out the infection, you know what I'm saying? And really show yourself, your family, your people, the universe, Most High first, all coming back to self, the affection needed because it's the love. That's all. And we do.
Right.
Yeah.
And shout out to The Cure, you feel me? Big Yo and Tony Hickman. But when you get, you feel me, The Cure from the folk hop, you know what I'm saying? From the Muse thing, from the music, right? You leave feeling better. And that's what it is supposed to be about. It's about, and like Lauren said once again, music is supposed to inspire, right? A lot of music today has been used to set the tone and set the mood for certain situations. Almost have been used as preludes to wars. You feel me? War cries and war chants to a certain extent. Which ain't nothing wrong with that, right? But know when it's a time to use it. You feel me? Not all the time. Not road rage or war, not, you know what I'm saying? Cats getting killed at hookah bars, wherever.
Right.
Look, there was an anti-violence rally at a park here.
Mm-hmm.
And while the city councilwoman was on stage speaking at the anti-violence rally, a young man got shot and killed in the same damn park. They heard the gunshots right there. But so we try to make music to balance that out. You know what I'm saying? We try to make music to balance that, where when you hear it and you leave, you don't want to go shoot your brother up, man. You don't want to go shoot your brother house up. You don't want to go shoot you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go shoot grandmama house up. You don't want to go shoot up the kids at the party.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, you want to take them something to help uplift themselves in that community to make it a safer place. And anytime you come to a RBG function, pay attention to the young and the old and how the children run around freely. Ain't nobody got to worry about no pedophiles. Ain't nobody got to worry about nobody snatching nobody up. Now, keep in mind,
we take their heads off.
There is armed security there as well with some AKs and some, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some ARs, but it's a safe environment. Even before the armed security was there, it was still a safe environment for the people. And that's what we promote. You know what I'm saying? For us.
Yeah.
So we could grow and flourish. You know what I mean? So
yes, sir.
They wanna tell us that they made us, stripped away our culture and enslaved us. We survived through the worst time, and they did their best to break us. We played a game, but the game rigged. Now we woke and got our own shit. Everything was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. I got a God complex. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. It was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. A born deity, swag of a king, extension of the Most High, getting this bag for the team. Hover above all, they want me to have humility. Them same folks out here trying to suppress my ability. Spit divine words that manifest in the physical. So when I say I have money, homie, it be spiritual. Get it in this lifetime and shine in the next one. Never let nobody make you feel guilty about your blessing. Yes, I got a God complex. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. It was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. I got a God complex. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. It was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex.
See, I am the eternal son walking the earth. Not a man, but I am that God that gave him birth. See, my womb is the gateway I bleed. Every month for Ashe, I'll be damned if you tell me what I am worth. Supreme being is mother, oracle and seer. Time to go to the Egon and ask the spirits and leaders. Medicine woman, our world is really sick and need healing. So now we welcome the divine in our spirit. Ashe.
I got a God complex. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. It was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex.
Melanated, they make it so complicated, and now we separated cause they tell us we're minorities. But we the Haitians, Jamaicans, even some Latins and Asians, some Cubans and Mexicans, we are majority.
Yeah, they call us witches cause magic is what we conjuring. Took and turned our words into spells and now we under it. Some won't acknowledge our power to the apocalypse. Unleash it on the world and send them packing on rocket ships.
Yeah, heart of a lion, land of the dead and dying. My bag is about that garden, my swag about ancient knowledge and tapping into them. Message from a pendulum, ancestors saying that it's time for the world to see it.
See, they wanna be it. We got the sands of time. Our DNA filled with to medicate the mind. We demonstrate divine powers that can open portals. They fear us cause ye are gods amongst mere mortals. They wanna tell us that they made us, stripped away our culture and enslaved us. We survived through the worst time, and they did their best to break us. We played a game, but the game rigged. Now we woke and got our own shit. Everything was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. I got a God complex. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. It was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. I got a God complex. Now they mad cause I got a God complex. It was all good when we was worthless. Now they mad cause I got a God complex.
Yeah. Got a God complex. Yeah, man, I love that song, man. Shooting that video was dope. Yeah, the album is dope. Check them out. And let's not forget, Tony Hickman is an Emmy Award-winning artist, Rising Phoenix. That's her rhyme. That's her singing. Yeah, fire song, fire concept. She been doing her thing at the time when you know what I mean? Got to get that shout out every time. And she be about her business, you know what I mean? For real, you know what I mean? And anything she's saying in them drawings, she know because she's experiencing it, because she's utilized it to get her where she at right now after, you know what I'm saying, going through what she went through. Stories.
Right.
DJ Ty Sticks, you know what I'm saying? My cuz bro, you know what I'm saying? He lost the arm. Most people would have stopped doing DJ, and not only did he not stop, you know what I mean? He was pushed by his daughter to keep going, and now he about to bang these cats on this blend battle at the Fleet DJ conference in Jacksonville that we gonna be at, and look like at least half the vengeance is though. We, you know what I mean? We're going to turn that stage up. We're going to turn out the entire 4 days. When we done, they're going to be like, vengeance. You know what I mean? We're going to say Duval, and they're going to be like, vengeance. So, yeah, man. It's about to be dope, and more dope. I don't even know if we're doing dawn, and it's almost 12 o'clock right now. You know what I'm saying? Today's math, y'all, we in a month of power refinement, and today, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's when you born them together, it's God. And so it's fitting for us to end on the God complex on the day born God, you know what I mean, with knowledge born.
That's right.
On Do the Knowledge Podcast. I am son the great GR8 Hardcorrespondant. That is Mike Chambers, Outlaw RBG General. I'm an Outlaw RBG General too. So you know what I mean, it's Outlaw RBG for life. You know what I mean? And I like to equate us as, you know what I mean, you know how sometimes they say 5% of the 5% is really 5%. Well, we that 5% is really 5%. You know what I'm saying? We them dudes, you know what I mean? And my shoulders and my back is strong enough to carry my entire culture on it. You know what I'm saying? And I live in a righteous zone on purpose. You can't buy me out. You can't. I will not sell out. You know what I'm saying? There is nothing but liberation and retribution that will satisfy me. We don't have that, I'm not satisfied. You know what I'm saying? I'm the Incredible Hulk of the crew, guys. You know what I'm saying? When Bruce Banner and Incredible Hulk mixed together, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's me a little something, you know what I mean? And a little bit in Africa. I'm never Captain America, but I will be Captain Africa, you know what I mean? Throw some Gorilla Grodd in there, you know what I mean? And Cass is in trouble. But yo, it's been a dope ass show. I appreciate love y'all tuning in. Make sure everybody share this, John. You know what I'm saying? You know where to go get it. Do the Knowledge Radio on the YouTube. And no, we not doing this just for us and for some fame. We doing this because, you know what I mean, it's a necessity. And my necessities and my wants are aligned with the Most High's. So I'm doing the job of the Creator, the cosmos, my ancestors. You know what I mean? I am their legacy. They are me. You know what I mean? So that's where we at with it. Hey man, close out, man. You mean let them know what's your last thoughts on this joint this evening?
Hey, you said it all, bro. I'm here. You feel me? Ain't nothing to say. Great show, bro.
That's what it is. That's what it is, man. With that being said,
yeah. Same black time, same black channel.
That's right. Black. Build Liberation Alliance, connect the knowledge. If you ain't doing that, what you doing? Salute.
Salute. Allah RBG. Malik Kalam. Eternally saluted.
Eternally. Peace, power. Hold it up.
Rap came from us. It started in the South Bronx. It started with conscious rappers. So to my brothers and
living letters, heed my scriptures, see my testament. I heard the herd, so knowledge, wisdom, first I represent. I serve the blurred with vision, giving betterment. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, I'm self-evident. Self-evident, self-evident. No urge to splurge, I got nerve, self-evident. Self-evident.